The northern state of Haryana held its assembly election on Saturday with a large number of candidates and voters participating in it. The election was marked by high voter turnout and peaceful proceedings. Take a look at the key highlights from polling day.
The Indian state of Haryana went for assembly polls on Saturday. A total of 1,031 candidates were in fray. Since morning, voters turned up in queues at the polling stations to exercise their right of vote. As per the polling data, 61% voters turnout was recorded till 5 p.m., with New having maximum voting 68.28%. There were more than 2 crore registered voters in the state. Elaborate arrangements were made to ensure free and fair elections across all 20,632 polling stations. 225 companies of security forces were deputed in the state to provide safe election environment. Voting concluded peacefully in the state.
अमन चैन बना के रखने के लिए भी मैं प्रदेशवासियों का तहे दिल से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। साथ में हमारे साथी जो कर्मचारी लगे हैं हर जगह, चाहे वो पोलिंग बूथ पे हैं, चाहे जिलों में हैं, चाहे सेक्टर मजिस्ट्रेट के रूप में है, चाहे सुरक्षा कर्मी के रूप से है, चाहे हमारे पुलिस अधिकारी है, मुझे गर्व है इस बात का कि ब्यूरोक्रेसी ने इलेक्शन कमीशन के लीडरशिप में, गाइडेंस में आज एक पीसफुल और बड़े कॉर्डियल एटमॉस्फेयर में और ऐसे माहौल में कि बिल्कुल सौहृद भाव से बिल्कुल ये हुआ है।
The elections were declared on August 16th, followed by rigorous campaigning by political parties. The results for the Haryana Assembly elections will be declared along with those of Jammu and Kashmir on October 8. Akansha Saksena's report from Haryana.
And Akansha Saksena joins us from Chandigarh for more. Akansha, tell us more about the polling. Fill us in on all that happened through the day.
Yeah, I'd like to tell you that the polling started at 7 a.m. in the morning sharp, and there people started coming, and there were long queues first, but then it slowed down, and then later in the day it picked up. So probably in the urban areas, we can say by evening, the voting turned to be more than in comparison to the daytime. So if we talk about the urban areas in Gurgaon and Faridabad, we could see that there was very less voting. But then by the end of it, what we were getting the output, the election commission was telling that there are people who would queue up after 4 o'clock, and people who are inside the polling booth would be voting, and after that the final figure would come. As of now, the final figure is 61% polling has been done, but then the final figure, as per the election commission, would be coming at 11:45 p.m. And then I think probably they are saying that it would cross the previous 65-66% of polling which had happened earlier in the elections in Haryana. As far as we talk about that, how did it go? So there were no untoward incidents which were reported, and there was no incidents which would hamper the voting process all over the state. So there were some incidents which happened, but as for collectively, if you talk about the wider picture, then probably there was no untoward incident which was reported in Haryana. And if we talk about the security arrangements have been made. There were very tight security arrangements which were made all through, and all the borders were sealed. And that is how you could see. We just played that TVSN Prasar, Chief Secretary of Haryana, had just thanked everybody, right from the voters to the people who have made the arrangements for the voting, that everything went smooth and everything went effortless because of the efforts put in by everybody.
All right, we'll leave it there. Akansha Saksena in Chandigarh. Thank you. Appreciate it.